This news update is brought to you by...
It's the most wonderful Christmas with Flow, with 5 ways to win $50,000. Just activate any prepaid or postpaid plan, top up $15 or more, pay your bill on time and in full, or sign up for the best in entertainment with Flow TV. That's 5 wonderful ways to win $50,000 from Flow. All this and much more from Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in-store today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Thursday, December the 22nd, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today evening update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news of tragedy at sea. Police are investigating the untimely death of a British visitor following a jet ski collision off the beach at Welch's near Oistins in Christchurch this afternoon. Police say the 29-year-old man who arrived here yesterday was pronounced dead on arrival at Elcourt Medical Center in nearby Maxwell. The name of the victim is being withheld because the next of kin has not yet been notified. The challenging economic situation has not curbed Barbadians' appetite for credit union loans. 2 of the island's largest credit unions are reporting increases in the demand for loans this year when compared to 2015, as well as a rise in membership. Chief Executive Officer of the City of Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union, Steve Bell, told Barbados Today the COB had witnessed an uptake in the demand for loans throughout the year.
We continue to see growth in all areas, loans, deposits, surplus. Our year end is March 31st, and up to the end of November, we had basically almost double our net surplus. And we are growing at a very reasonable rate, cognizant of what is happening in the economy relative to loans and savings. We are extremely happy with our results thus far, and we expect to have a very sound results come March 31st, 2017.
Meantime, credit manager at the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Cheryl Ann Vaughan, shared a similar story. Also not giving details, Vaughan told Barbados Today the organization was witnessing an increase in the demand for loans throughout the year, and it was significantly higher this time of the year.
Our Christmas loans, we would be able to recognize that there was an increase from the year 2015, and for next year we are hoping also to gain a bigger member base, which would assist in improving the loan portfolio.
Meanwhile, Minister of Industry and International Business Donville Inniss says it will take a lot more than talk for things to improve in Barbados next year. Although looking forward to 2017 with great optimism, Inniss says a great deal of growth would only be achieved through more hard work and not mere talk.
The BIDC is not just a landlord agency. Many people still like to associate the BIDC with charging rents and owning industrial estates. As a matter of fact, I've given the board the task of disposing of some of the non-performing assets of the entity as a way of shedding some of the burden and also achieving a level of cash flow to keep you sustained and going and less dependent on the state. But I also like to take the opportunity to remind those who are tenants that you have a duty to pay your rent and to pay so on time. Right now, I believe the corporation is owed almost $15 million in debt. And I always say to those who complain about when they get a letter of eviction or notice to quit or whatever, that if you don't pay your rent, the corporation may find it difficult to insure the building which you occupy. And when you turn up the next morning and find that your place has been broken into, it's the same corporation going to say should have had security on the premises. And when the toilet is not working well, it's the same staff in the BIDC who have to be paid to respond to these things. So we simply ask those who have their challenges to work with us.
Pastor of the Sharon Moravian Church has described the level of crime in Barbados right now as worrisome, following a robbery in the church's yard last night. Pastor Ezra Paris recounted the event of yesterday evening when he gave the church's organist, Carl Eiffel, a ride to a 7:30 service. Upon exiting the car, Eiffel was stopped by a gunman who told him not to move. Another gunman stuck the gun through the car window, asking Paris to get out of the car. Eiffel was slapped in the head and the attackers took off with his bag containing personal belongings, including his music for Christmas, house keys, iPad, and reading glasses. While Alfred said he was distraught and terrified by the ordeal, the pastor admitted he was cool in the heat of the moment, attributing this to his faith. A flood warning remains in effect for Barbados despite a lull in showers. That's the latest word from Acting Director of the Meteorological Services, Sonia Nurse. Nurse tells Barbados today a pickup in showers is expected in the coming hours, and the flood warning will remain in place until noon tomorrow. However, she noted that this bulletin would change if necessary. In sports now, two-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova will be released from hospital tomorrow after a knife attack left her needing surgery on her left hand. Kvitova will miss at least 6 months of tennis after Tuesday's attack by an intruder at her home.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Maisie, this Christmas will be the best Belgian Christmas for we. Maisie, it is all because Republic Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie, fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back with news from the region now. A recent incident involving a Guyanese man who is believed to be held prisoner in Venezuela by drug traffickers is attracting the attention of Guyanese police. Javon Vickery reports.
Local law enforcement officers are to contact their Venezuelan counterparts to team up and investigate the incident involving Guyanese Paul De Weaver, who is believed to have been held prisoner by Venezuelan drug lords since last month. This week, a video recording on a cell phone showed the Guyanese man being tied up and beaten by several Venezuelan men who are reported to be drug lords. De Weaver is being accused by the alleged drug lords of stealing over $28 million from them. According to Crime Chief Wendell Blanham, the police were never informed about the incident, except for several reports which surfaced in the media.
And on the international scene, Italy and Germany tried to deport the Tunisian man suspected of driving a truck into a Christmas market in Berlin, killing 12 people and injuring dozens more. Anis Amri also served jail time in one of those European countries, but never got sent back to his home country in Tunisia. Now he is perhaps the most wanted man in Europe, but already the case appears to be highlighting an issue that governments around the world face. Deporting someone, even a criminal convicted of violent offenses, is harder than it sounds. That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.